12. The Baroque. The information panel will provide us with what is known of the site during the Baroque period. The 17th century church graveyard and its abandonment. The pastoral visit of St. Charles Borromeo in 1580 recorded finding a large church with 2 aisles, a baptistry, bell tower, and the cemetery which occupied the part to the north of the church. The building survived in this arrangement until the mid-17th century, when the new parish church was built in the best place for the inhabitants of Bornato. We will visit this church later because it houses the frescoes stripped from the parish church. The aisle was demolished and the nave cut in half with the demolition of the 2 western bays. The arches of the arcades were bricked up, incorporating the 2 remaining pillars, while the semicircular apse was replaced by a square chapel. Already in the last decades of the 1600s, however, burials began to take place both inside and outside of the new parish church, so use of the old church for funerals began to fall away, until it came to a complete halt in the 1730s, when the Church of the Dead, or Cemetery Church, was built next to the parish church, and San Bartolomeo began to deteriorate. That which has been left to us in ruins was used until a few years ago as a landfill and junkyard. Completion of the excavations, given the extent and state of preservation of the medieval stratification, will certainly provide answers to many unresolved issues that have arisen from the research conducted so far, and will provide the necessary elements for a thoughtful and respectful study and archaeological and architectural restoration that will reward Carthago San Martino and the entire Franciacorta region not only with fascinating insight into its history, but with a meeting place and identity that are truly rooted in the past. Now, returning to our original tour, we can go up to the parish church of Bornato. Or we might recommend taking a little detour from the path in order to enjoy the natural beauty and charm of the village of Bornato as it is enveloped in history, before continuing on with the cultural visit. We start out by crossing over the railway, turning right and following the road that will take us to the natural park of Bornato. This is an oasis of peace and greenery, located around a small stretch of blue water that offers peaceful moments of rest to benefit the body and soul.